Hello, I'm probably riding my bike. It's the May Day bank holiday and one of my favourite months in Korea is here. And just look at the weather. This is the reason why it's my favourite month, along with October. And today is just a chilled ride with my wife. And look how cool she looks on the Clem. I think it's the perfect size for her. I'm very lucky that she wants to ride bikes with me sometimes. I just need a few more tweaks on the bike to make it perfect. My 10% of female subscribers out there, do you have any recommendations for a good looking, comfortable saddle for a woman? Please let me know in the comments. Today happens to be kind of a milestone. It's 120 days since my last drink of alcohol. I wasn't planning on stopping or even for this long, it just kind of happened, but it feels really good. And it's definitely changed my mindset in my relationship with alcohol. A little bit more about that later. We just stop off to pick up some sourdough bread at Tartine. Quickly lock the bikes before security tell us we can't. Lock them before an attaché comes saying you can't lock here. We're just popping in for a minute, so I didn't want to walk all the way from the bike parking. And I think there's plenty of space. If you're from the US, you're probably familiar with Tartine Bakery. They've got a few locations in Seoul. It's insanely overpriced, but we were nearby and I just wanted to pick up a couple of things. I don't go very often, especially this one in the shopping mall, because shopping malls aren't really places that I enjoy hanging out in. Croissants, bread and sandwiches in tow. We're going to head for a little picnic by the Han River. As I was saying before, it's 120 days since my last drink. I was at home in England for Christmas and we had a lovely time, but I was drinking every day and I just got a bit tired. I felt really heavy and just not really good, so I needed a little break. In the UK and in Korea, alcohol is such a big part of the social culture. In England, you always go to the pub and meet your friends, and it's a really fun place to be, and I love the vibes in the pubs over there. And here it's a big part of eating out and pouring alcohol for each other and respecting others. So it's quite hard to stop in both countries, I think. What's made it much easier is the fact that most of my friends don't really drink. We'd rather ride bikes with each other and get some coffee and something delicious to eat. So I'm in the right place and I've made the right friends. I'm a relatively reserved person, so I always found that having a drink helped socially lubricate myself to be more open to others and be more fun. But I think I probably was more fun, but I don't think I need alcohol to be fun to people that I enjoy spending time with. Setting up our picnic in one of my favourite parks in Seoul. It's Noodle Island Park. It's a little island in the middle of the Han River. A giant croissant and basically a banh mi flavoured baguette. Not quite authentic, although I've never had the real thing in Vietnam. We didn't stop for very long because we fancied riding our bikes around a little more. Since I stopped drinking, I feel like I have more energy most of the time. I still feel tired sometimes, of course, like everyone does. But the weekends I wake up really fresh and kind of energized to go for a bike ride or make my YouTube videos, which is my new hobby, which I'm really enjoying. So thank you so much to those who subscribe and comment. It's a really positive place. I'm not sure I would have started it if I was still drinking. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I've quit forever, but I'm definitely going to change my habits and definitely not going to do it very often because I'm really enjoying how it feels without it. I might have to have a glass of champagne for a celebration sometime. Always hard to resist. If you've seen my other video, you know this is one of my favourite spots to stop off on my commute home. It's also nice to come on the weekend. I'm always surprised when other people aren't sitting in it and chilling. One of the best jungjas in Seoul, and this camouflage tree was really cool too. Did you know that Samsung make buildings too? They basically make everything. It's a huge company that owns so many things in Korea. Another short rest. We're back cruising on the bike paths. The Han River bike path is so nice. if you just want a chilled ride around, stopping off at different parks and benches and jongjas. Now we're going to go and get some riverside ramen noodles. All the convenience stores along the river have their own ramen making stations. So we're going to head over to the other side of the river near Gangnam to go and make that. Everyone's out enjoying this incredible weather. It's getting quite warm. In England or Europe, everyone will have their shirts off sunbathing. But here, everyone's in their tents. It's like a mini Reading festival, but much less filthy and disgusting. Here we are at the Pyeongjam. This one is selling tteokbokki as well, but we're here for noodles. My usual ansong tangmyeon. No cheese this time, but we did get a couple of eggs. And here are all the noodle stations. You get a little tray to cook it in. Maybe not that sustainable, but I don't do this very often. 4-minute timer. This reminds me of that statue in Brussels. Give them a stir. Loosen them up. Crack your egg in. About just less than a minute to go. Mix them up to make it nice and creamy. And we're good to go. All good fun. I love this unique thing that you can't do anywhere else. Only in Korea. Or maybe you have it in your home country. Let me know if you do. Slurping some noodles, riverside ramen. Absolutely stunning, glorious. And of course, Clean Bowl Club. I had my salt intake for a whole week probably. We just spent the rest of the day riding around the bike paths again with all the people on their tandems, rental bikes, road bikes, kids, old people, everyone. Really inclusive space. Anyone can ride there. Enjoying the weather, stopping off in different places, resting a bit more, watching everyone ride by, watching people loving their dogs, having a lovely relaxed day, not riding too fast, too far. Feeling good because I haven't had a hangover for 120 days. Even if you're not into riding bikes, I definitely recommend riding on the Han River if you're ever visiting Seoul. It's really chilled, nice space, nice scenery, and you can rent the Darengi bikes, the city bikes, or there's loads of bike rental places along the river as well. And you can ride over this iconic bridge. Apparently it was in a K-drama, but I don't watch any of them, so I don't really know. People comment sometimes different moments of my videos where famous locations for K-dramas, but I wouldn't know. But let me know anyway. Maybe I'll start watching them because of you. I really appreciate you watching always. Please like and subscribe because I'd love more people to see my videos. See you later.